Hey guys, thanks for joining me for this tutorial. Sometimes in Joomla, you come across a situation where, for whatever reason, you really would like to take a module and put it into one of your content articles. Today I'd like to show you in this brief tutorial how to do this using a popular command in Joomla known as loadposition. So let's go ahead and begin. Now, the first thing we want to do, if we've never used this before, we want to navigate to our extensions and plugin manager and locate a plugin entitled Content Load Module. Once we want to make sure that this is enabled and turned on. This will enable Joomla to know how to interpret the load position command when it finds it in one of the content articles. Alright, so once we've done that, our next step would be to create the module that we would like to display within our article. In this case, I think I'd like to put a contact form module right within my article. I've opened up a new one, and it's going to be a rapid contact module, and we're going to insert this into our article. Now we'll give it a title, Contact Us. Usually, at least in most versions of Joomla, it will not display the title regardless of whether you select yes or no, so that at this point doesn't matter. Second, we want to make sure it's enabled. Now third, we want to make sure that we've assigned this to all menus, and that'll be very important. Now finally, where we really do the work is we want to, rather than choosing a predefined position within our template, we want to create a custom position where this module can be loaded to, one that is not used in our template. In this case, I'll use one that for me I can remember and that would make sense when I read it on the table view, so I can know what it is. And I'm going to call this one Content Contact, because it'll be a contact form I'll place within my content area. And for me that makes sense. You can choose to put whatever you'd like. Now what I'll do is I'll go ahead and highlight that and copy it to my clipboard, and then I'll go ahead and hit apply. So now our module is ready, and it's commanded to load within a position called content_contact. Now let's load that position within our article. Here I'll locate a place I would like to put the contact form, and I will load that special position using the command load position space, and I will paste in the name of that custom position and then close it. Once I've done that, I'll hit apply. It's accepted the changes, and now I'll navigate to the front end and refresh and preview. There you go. We now have loaded a module right within our content article, again using the load position command from Joomla. This load module command is valid for Joomla 1.5 and higher, so feel free to use this technique in all of your Joomla sites. Thank you. And please feel free to comment or ask any questions so that we can make sure you understand completely.